Hello, welcome to Handelabra Live. I am John, aka Migrant P. I'll start off by saying Handelabra Games believes in civil rights for everyone, including for the people of Iran, who are fighting for their lives against an oppressive government. They've been totally cut off from the outside world, no internet, phone for almost a week now, while thousands of protesters have been murdered, even more arrested. If you can, please learn more about what's going on there. Reach out to your elected representatives and urge them to help. Anything you can do is going to be helpful. It's a pretty tough time for people in Iran right now. All right, so yeah, say hello in the chat if you would like. And we're going to be playing some Spirit Island today. So let me adjust my business here. Okay. I was thinking today of taking suggestions. So I need you in the chat to suggest me how many spirits, adversary, scenario, what spirits, what boards, any viewer's choice type stuff. And if you're wondering, when is the next update coming out? It's coming soon. Potentially this week. But we were thinking we might be able to announce a date, but we're still not 100% sure, so I'm not going to officially announce a date. But soon TM is official enough. So watch out for it. Hopefully this week. All right. No takers for viewer's choice. I think I can get through a 6 spirit game. It's not too difficult. Let's do six low complexity, and then we'll replace one with like Wandering Voice. And let's take a random adversary just at like level 0 or something. Maybe 2. We'll do double adversary, 6 spirits. Oh, here we can make this Darkfire. That's a preview. And make these level 0. Sweden and Habsburg. Hello, Spacehawk and non-antagonistic. We're still at difficulty 3. And so we want to swap out someone. Let's swap out this one here for Wandering Voice, just to... We got 2 air spirits here hanging out together. I wonder if we make it like... You like air. This is the air island. Alright, 6 spirits. I saw a thread that was like, how do you do 2 spirits? It's so hard. It's like, well, some of us do more. 6 spirits. Alright, we're going to try to play fast because 6 spirits can take a while just to literally go through everything. They're exploring in the wetlands, and yeah, in favor of that. Let's turn the animation speed all the way up, but we'll leave animations on. Turning them off is not fun, I think. 3 is the most. I mean, usually I don't go past 4. 6 is a lot. I've done it before, but a lot. You basically have to sort of just go one by one and don't worry too much about synergies. A little bit, but like not a lot. Alright, we're on the board where we start with 3 presence in 1 land. That's fine. We can set up a land for Mantle of Dread. And is there... We can't really hit Favors Called Due anywhere, can we? Maybe actually here. Go in there and... Yeah, that's good, Favors Called Due land. Let's do that. And we can pull that guy. We could go for the 2nd tier innate, but let's do the Favors Called Due instead. Alright. around the ring. We have our lovely eyes watch from the trees here. And that one's going to be taken care of. That one's going to be taken care of. That one's going to be taken care of. You just have one wetland to worry about here. So, NBD. We want double presence. Get some energy. We can actually just stop the build. Which is kind of weird for eyes, but we'll do that. Mud. Mud probably wants to get a card. You usually like to get cards because the Reclaim doesn't get cards, right? So getting cards is important for this spirit. Ooh, so fast. Nature's Connection is really good, but Sweden and Habsburg, bad synergy for the lost condition. I mean, not really when they're both at 0. But yeah, if Sweden is like has the high damage, then it is bad. But let's just add some tokens. And we want to play 2 cards. We could like stop another build, right? Let's do that. Let's do this. This. And we'll get some help from another spirit for defending or whatever. Alright, voice. Voice can stop one build pretty easily here. I don't need to move twice, so maybe we'll add 2 presence. I usually take the 3rd growth option first, because that +1 energy in the air really helps and you can usually make good use of moving twice. But maybe we'll go a different way. Let's go a different way. Let's go up the energy track. Spread out a bit. And get cards. I don't know, something different. Okay, we have Whirlwind, who close enough to take their energy this turn, so let's do that. And you in there. Scatter. This is gonna be a problem. Does someone want one of these? Didn't really check. Let's first see what Lightning is doing. Maybe Lightning wants. No, Lightning doesn't really want that. Probably do a no card plays. This is Wind Lightning. Puddle of the Light. Excited for a Keen's Delirium. Yeah. It is pretty cool. And it makes a sound when you do this. Yeah, let's double add presence. Get a sacred site over here. Get some energy. Let's just not play a card. That's typical. So, what's your other play? Who's playing what? We could stop a build here. Maybe we'll do that. Okay. This. Warning. Yeah, I know. Okay. You get to do this. Let's leave that building there. You in here. You've got power. You've got a power. And you've got a power. Moving so fast. Gaining an element. Actually, I'm never going to care what this element is this turn, right? So, click it. There's no event, and I can't hit the threshold, so... Alright, they go into sands. Don't have to worry about Whedon's escalation. Or the Han in here for the counterattack. Red. There. Is that gonna actually trigger the lost condition? Yeah, actually, if I put the town in there, it's lost condition amount. I mean, we could throw a little defend in there. Just so that doesn't happen. We have defend to spare, so sure. So right now it's a lost condition ravage, but we'll defend it for at least 2. It should be fine. Who wants a card? Lightning? Lightning wants a card. And we're going to discard Raging Storm. Ooh, Confounding Mist. And we're going to discard Exhale, because there's no strife thing happening that really matters right now. Okay, and... thinking of adding wilds here so they don't explore and convert that to Han in the next phase. And here we can do this so we can add double presence and get Sacred Sight in there too. Okay. Scatter to the winds. Could do that here. We can use Windstorm. Is there like, are we doing anything with this? What are we doing with this? Probably it's just blighting. Is fine. You go in there with the beast. This could either stop a build or stop this. But lightning can take care of its own business, right? It can shatter and destroy town, so let's just stop the build. You go in there. And 2 to Han are fine in the land for the escalation. I don't want to literally split them up, so leave them there. Okay. Oh, we could like stop another build with this. That. Ooh, entrancing apparitions too. Stop. How many builds can we stop? Use it here, right? It doesn't stop that many builds. Use it here. The problem is we're putting our presence somewhere where that doesn't actually help. I think Purifying Flame, let's take that for the elements. I could actually defend here now if I took that, but I think that blight is fine. I accept that blight. You want to play 3 cards? I think so. Let's send you out because of the escalation again. And maybe we'll move this to Han soon. Do we have a place for this? Yeah, we can remove that blight, or we can... I don't know, they're not going to explore there. So they're exploring mountain or jungle next. We know so much. Low adversary levels. Alright. Why do we have a dark fire now? Oh, we just always have one, right? So that's a thing. We just always have it. No, it's not a bug. It's correct. We can play 3 cards right now, but we had 0 energy. Maybe gain some energy so that we have a bit more next turn. And we want to be in here for Concealing Shadows. And we got level 2, so we can stop another build. Alright. You are here. We could actually just defend this land for 1 energy. We don't really need to, Interesting. Can I actually get in there and check that to Han? Maybe that's even better. What if we do that instead? Because we can actually just defend that land, because Eyes is sitting there. So we can protect this Dahan from getting killed, and he can do 2 damage. And actually we can then kill the city. Because we played Tempest with nothing to use it on, so we'll use it there. So we want to add 2 presence or gain a power card out of presence. Maybe gain a power card. We can get the 2 card plays. We just got a defend 5 card and a defend 6 card. I'm gonna have 3 moon a lot of the time. I think we'll take this. It's free. And rock in here. And we just defend, just do the one, defend the 1 land for 10. Seems good. Seems good. Mud is here, wants to defend this, probably. Wants them to not. I could just play all my cards. Fine. Let's get in, I guess. Okay, who's left? Voice. And lightning. So we want to hop through there. Definitely play 2 cards. 2 cards, 2 energy. It's nice to put presence in lands where you want to like teleport to later, so I'll like put a presence in here. And just slowly spread out to other places. Maybe actually getting up here is good for visibility. Oh, I don't get 2 moves because I didn't get the extra air. I kind of want to have 2 moves, don't I? Alright, we'll do this instead. Ooh, Lure the Unknown and Veil the Night's Hunt. Both great cards. Lure is free. spree. Oh, I took energy. It's like, why can I only play one card? Because I didn't click here. And we want push. We want risk perception. I think I want push so I get a little bit of damage. I can destroy a town. Alright, lightning is here. Lightning gets a turn. Lightning wants to play 4 cards. Let's spread out lightning a bit as well. We also get someone else can make a power fast and +1 range, which I did not even factor into anything. You want to be pushed? Actually, if you go here, Jahan will kill you because I'm going to be over here. And I don't necessarily want you to be in this land because of the escalation, but let's put you there. Put her there. And let's lure somebody. Maybe lure this guy to the other beast land. Lightning is going to... Yeah, you don't have the special rule, right? So you got a lightning boon yourself, basically. Because I do need 2 powers to be fast. But then I can also do Harbingers. Maybe I should have Harbinged first there, actually. So, who did I make fast? This do something? Yeah, that does something. You're just only fast, so let's just... I think I want that to stay there. We have enough damage, right? Everything is dying. Oh no, one town isn't dying. Well, we can deal with it. Do you want to go fast? Or, yeah, do you want those to go fast? Not a huge deal. You were going to do this. Kind of the only place that does anything is here. And giving plus range to someone also, which we didn't really care about, but it's elements. It's good for Crops Wither, huh? Let's give it to Shadows. Shadows likes more energy too. Yeah, I think this is going to you. Harbingers, all of this was for Harbingers. Okay. Shadows has its innate. You can... Oh yeah, you could actually stop it. It's not gonna, they're not actually going to build a city there anyway. You can use open shifting waterways. Yeah. Group the Han together there. It's actually pretty good. And we may as well stop this build here. Bye-bye. Alright, and element we can wait. +1 health explorers. Beasts generate fear. Or move. Let's put them in lands with invaders. And on. Yes. Group up. Have friends. Having friends reduces the chance of religious indoctrination. +1 health, still die. Presence over here, I guess. Building. We have a jungle explorer. So next is stage 2. I like unquenchable flames here. And actually I could downgrade that, potentially. Who's got powers? You've got a power. 1 damage per blight. I think we're just removing blight. And stop this build. Yeah, that's the only one we can actually stop. Just, oh, it's level 2 actually. We can stop a bigger thing, like this one. Don't want you to be going in those places, really. Actually, though, what if we instead do this? I like great place for this. With escalation, I don't want to put them in lands with the Han. I guess here is fine. If lightning can blow up the town, so lightning blows up the town and he goes away. Okay. Ending the event. All right, we're gonna push you here and send you probably with your friend here. And I can destroy a town, or I could destroy Explorer and get more fear. I mean, destroying the town also gets fear, though, so. That. We have a fear card, by the way. Exciting. We get to do 2 damage with this. We could stop this build. Or 3 damage. Oh, but it doesn't, we have range to that. Kind of exciting. Alright, someone can pay an energy for a power card. Who is interested? You might be interested. You have a lot of energy. You still have Crops Wither. An exciting Crops Wither. that. Might be it. I mean, I could hit downgrade here. They're ravaging a lot, huh? Who wants power or 1 energy? Lightning wand? Lightning kind of needs its energy. I think it's you. Horizon's friend. We got a defend card. That is something we like. And Mud can't get one. So if you get plus range, you're going to be able to defend more places. Actually defend that and that. And I can actually just put presents in there too. I'll play 3 cards. Seems good. I could actually get in here. Defend that. Seems good. Let's do that. I don't actually need to be in there, but so I have that +1 range, but it seems like a good land to be in. Shadows is going to reclaim. Minor power. This has great elements. Range 1 Sacred Site, defend 2. Doesn't for help, but not this turn anyway. We can probably, yeah, get our big innate again pretty easily. I'm gonna do it. Yeah, we're short for the top innate, but we can like unquenchable here again and like clear out this land basically and stop them building here and so on. There's no big land for favors. I guess there's this, but I can't reach that unless I get a range boost. There will be favors here to bring more to Han to kill everything if we can go fast from lightning. So let's see what lightning's doing. Or actually, you can give a speed boost as well. Lightning didn't get anything super amazing. And Call to Han Ways is pretty good with Sweden. And well, the water works for you a little bit. Sure, let's grab that. So we want to, I mean, we have Confounding Mists, but it still leaves an Explorer behind that we don't want there, so I think destroying that is probably a good idea. We can destroy towns they build, and so on. Do that. We get another play. We're gonna get +1 range. We have this. I don't have explorers in my lands, but you know, they could here someday. +1 range means I can throw a defend into here, for example. So let me throw check marks. Ravages. What are you doing? Well, now we know. We're waiting to see what lightning's going to do. Lightning's going to let us go fast, which means we could do some stuff. Good Mantle of Dread this, but I think defending that's better, right? We can reclaim. Maybe make this Sigurd site in case they ignore disease. You start getting some energy. Barely afford to play my stuff. Give someone else a card. Alright, that's good. This is just gonna blight, I think. Is there a Mental of Dread place? Actually, Mental of Dread there. And then do other things with their powers. It's an option. You haven't even gone yet. Oh my gosh, defend. So much defend. I would love to deal with this. Is there a place for renewing boon? Not yet. Not for a while. I guess we could take one of these. For later. Range 2 Sacred Site, range 1 Sacred Site. It says air on it, so on that. Could scatter these guys. Not bad. So the escalation is gonna be a problem, maybe. Maybe we let them build there and to avoid escalation conversions. Scatter this guy. You could lure him. Scatter the Winds is generally good, though. I guess we don't get to use it fast. Necessarily. I don't know what I'm doing here. My board is pretty clean. What's the voice got? Voice probably has a reclaim. Hop in here with a strife. Actually, we were going to defend it, but now we can strife it. There's somewhere, or we can get in here. There's another option. I don't think I want to get too far away from what's going on here, though. Let's do this. We can preserve their strife. We can do that. Do that. And lure the unknown to stop a different build. Oh, I got this randomly. Pretty good. Adding wilds, actually, for here. Saves it to Han, potentially. Okay. You don't even know what you're doing. What if I give you... What if you give me Lightning Boon and I give you the other thing? So it doesn't work, right? It only works on certain... Let's give that to Shadows. And you give me Lightning Spoon. I think that's better. And want Purifying Flame? Not really. Just give a range boost to someone and energy. It's fine. Alright, you only get to use one power fast. I think this one is the most important. We do have other ways to deal with that. We were gonna put a Wilds here, but we could just take the guy out. Here's a little risky. Actually, take the one to Han out of there. Fine. 5. Disorienting. I think still is good here on the coast because go. You're gonna go. I don't actually want you to go there. What if we preserve the disease by pushing this guy? That maybe it's not like the greatest thing, but I can put him in there. I guess I can't put another guy in here because they'll have too much damage. Token party here. Alright. Someone was getting a range boost as well. I guess actually could move these guys. You still have your innate as well. What were you doing with that? Probably this, right? I give you the range boost, and you can do this. That seems good. And Lightning Spoon is going to you. Who wants Exaltation? You can push explorers from your lands. Oh, we could push this guy now. Or this guy. It's pretty easy to deal with, though. Do you want to make a power fast? I think so. It stops builds. Sure. You. I can go in with the con party or in a mountain. Just put him in by himself. We could try to gather some Dahan to avoid version. Maybe this guy or this guy are vulnerable. Actually, this guy's not vulnerable because they can't see this land. I only get 1 power though, right? So let's do a upgrade. Actually kill this guy in the back. That works. Who else? Who else? What's going on? 6 spirits. I think we need to kill this now, right? Because we, and now we actually Confounding Mists doesn't need to go there. We have 1 Blight scheduled for there. You've got Scattered to the Winds. We'd clean up this land or this land. Yeah, what if we scatter here, put the Dahan, group the Dahan up a bit more? I think. And then windstorms can take care of this. Okay, and they'll still build here, but we can smash it or whatever. Could actually Confounding Mist it so the city goes somewhere else. Seems fine. Alright. Seek new farmland in each land with 2 more towns. Are there any lands with 2 more towns? No. 1 fear per board with disease. Dahan deal 1 damage each, but deal damage first. Help. Place 1 town with 2 explorers. 1 fear per player who does. Interesting, that would kill one of them here. That doesn't like change anything about it. It does make this not build a city, so fine. Do this. These guys are, I don't know. Kind of weird. It's not really doing much. You get a fear anyways, so it's like destroying the town. But yeah, it does reduce the explorer surface though, right? So as well. Let me get fear. Replace town with explorer. There's no towns on the map anywhere. They're not even they're gonna build like 1 town. Alright, that was a million messages. That was kind of unnecessary. Yeah. The population sent 6 of the same message. I'm going to let's write a bug report. Not a huge thing, but you don't really need to be told that 6 times. Preparing the attachments. Guess it is taking a minute. With 6 spirits, yeah, there are a lot of save files. So, in the spirit phase. So it's combining them up in a zip file. There we go. All right. Oh yeah, they only do 1 damage, so it's important to actually get rid of that town. Oh, we're getting the order because it's like, why are we getting the order? Confounding mist. That was why. If I put this here, they're ravaging, but we can easily destroy it. Reduces explorers, so. Oh, it didn't actually reduce an explorer. Unless if I had moved it somewhere else. Okay. So we can just, that's like the only town in the world. Not the only town in the world, but blow it up. There's a town here. Because of they converted that town. Is that the only one? Yeah. I got one. We can... Harbingers. Let's see what else we got going on. Mantle of Dread. Oh, we could send that town just out. Sure. Island. We can push up to 2 explorers. That seems good right here. Let's just throw these into an empty mountain. We can do damage. No range boost this turn. May as well just kill this guy. And someone's going to get a card for 1 energy. Here we can pull some Dahan. I'd like this guy to not be on his own, but he doesn't really have good land. So let's bring these guys in here for the Ravage soon. Unquenchable. There actually is no land with a building that I can see, that I can reach. That's hilarious. Is anyone gonna push one into range for me? Can do 2 damage or get more fear. I think it's fear, right? Because can get up to that enough damage there. Yes, you can harbinge guys into. There's barely any. Guess we can send these guys in here and defend it, but you can just actually. Whirlwind can just make a sacred site and do exactly 5 damage there, so that's sorted. Let's harbinge guys into here for their ravage coming up. Lightning won a card. Lightning is broke. You are broke. You could get a card. Let's give a card to Voice. Minor power. Major soon. Encompassing ward. I wish it had air. With steam vents. there's not really much of a ravage. So, defense. Wish I could reach over here. Guess we'll add a Badlands. Somewhere cool. Alright, we have defend 2. Could use here, I guess. You probably want to go to +1 energy. Is there a place where affecting the Dahan matters? Not really. So let's see, maybe we get a minor power we like. Desiccating winds. Got that easily. We'll probably just add that one. You want to reclaim. Get a major power. Look at all your energy. Oh boy. I don't have presence in the sands. Oh, I do. I do. And I could remove a bunch of explorers there. Do love defend? I can threshold that almost. This is obviously awesome. Just so good. But I don't like, it's just, I feel bad for the invaders. We threshold this. We play Sap the Strength. And this. That gets us the animal, and we end up short a moon. So we don't threshold it. This is some silly choices here. One sec. All right. Deciding on a major power. I'm sure this is just the best choice. I mean, Winds of Rust is good too, since we're not too far off the repeat, and it's a very strong defend as well. We're never going to need defend 20, but the proliferate is like the most ridiculous part. So we're just going to click it because it's the best. And get rid of like this. This is a good build prevention, but we don't really need build prevention, and it's expensive, so maybe we'll get rid of that. I could have clicked Mysterious Abduction as well, but we could actually use that here this turn if we wanted. So Indelible Claim takes care of that, obviously. And we can stop a build. I don't know, just play this. No real purpose. That is dealt with by shadows in multiple ways. We have Mud still? Yeah. Mud wants to probably just reclaim and add a present. Not reclaim. We can gain a power. We can play 3 right now. So we can get a new power. Because your board is actually completely empty. Let's take one more miner. Alta Guard. OMG. Alta Guard is very good. Call to Trade is better elements. Constant Embers is good, but we don't really need that. Queen of Blood is good, but we're never going to get the extra fear. Love you, bye-bye. We're going to use Call to Guard this turn? Probably not. So, are we going to use Call to Trade this turn? Also not. If I click this, does it get me more threshold? We're going to have level 2, but we don't have Moon for level 3. So no. So like, just don't do anything because we're winning too hard, basically. Just gonna take Aldegard because maybe just Random Blood, because it is free. Am I gonna have a site with invaders? Probably, especially if I make another sacred site. I'll have a land with invaders close enough. Let's get more energy, get a major next turn, or not next turn, but the turn after. Make this a sacred site again. I can definitely target that. It's like the only land with invaders next to my sacred site. Pretty wild. Alright. You are here. What are you doing? We can also, I think you still need to go, and you're gonna do this. And presence for energy. Set you up to get a major soon. How about you don't build? I have defend. I can do damage based on blight, but there's no whatever. Just do this to get fear. Yep. Okay. You actually don't have to reclaim here. We can double add presence. Or add presence, gain energy. We could use Raging Storm here. I guess we could use it here. Here. Or here. Just to tidy some things up, I guess. We could use Dahan Ways here. So let's get in there. Raging Storm gives us the thing there, so. Alright, Voice still didn't decide because everything is hashtag winning. You want 3-card place? Let's go over here. I don't know. Spread out. Good cards. There's no actual Lure of the Unknown that does anything. I think everything is like pretty much taken care of, but why don't we do these? No more. Alright, we did stuff. You even have your whole thing. Alright. You're gonna defend. Bring you in. Jump in here. This guy. Actually, if we defend here, save this Dahan from being converted. They go into mountain, so let's do that. We're gonna do this. Boop, 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 boop. Defend 3. Oh, there has to be invaders. Well, invader there. Lightning. Let someone use a power fast. So on. Let's strafe the heck out of this place. That's what we're doing. And we want to go fast. They are building there, but that's fine. We'll just defend it. No blight. Building in 3 lands. What's the other land they're building in? Oh, here. That land's actually like a slight problem, but it's not even that big a deal. We bring more Dahan in here if we wanted to do that fast. Clear it out. It does take them away from here, though, which I don't necessarily want. And from here. I'll just move them again, right? Sure, why not? Maybe is there a place where I convert to Han that matters? Let's say Raging Storm, because if they explore mountains, then I can kill one mark. Maybe. Replace you with Dahan. Okay. A final harvest. I resolve a fear card at level 3. Skip the build. Alright. In a land with Badlands and buildings? Or beasts and buildings? I think there are none of those. That only sends me one message instead of... That's what we want. Push half the Dahan. Right. Probably the order could matter, but... Man, I don't want to push half here. At least they won't explore into these lands, so... These guys are getting pushed. these guys. This board's almost empty too. Why don't you go where the blight is? Oh, you can go there. You want to be there. Coastal. And last gasp. You literally have to destroy a very small number of buildings here to win, so. Do I have a range boost? No. There's nothing I can do. Target land has Badlands 1 damage. Well, okay. I can't reach it? Oh, it's only Mountain Sands. Ah. Fine. Does anyone offer me a range boost? I don't know. But yeah, coastal lands means I can do this. Or I could have pushed one better. That, if I can get a Dahan in there, then I can tidy him up. So let's do this. Enraging Storm. Is there any, like, damage per blight that's anything? I guess that is. Raging Storm. And you have 3 damage. We can kill the city. And we can... stop these builds. You in here. You in here, and then just like go over here, and then the Dahan will work. Rain of Blood. Alright, we just like try to blow up things. Oh yeah, I'm kind of splitting up my Dahan there. I don't really want to do that. Let's do this. Don't move. Okay. Shadows was crops withering, but there is no place for it, so. And you still have Turmoil's Touch. Who wants a power card? You're reclaiming. Hope you can afford. Well, if the card you get is free, it's a chance. You're reclaiming and have energy. That is a good target here, I think. Discard a card, it's going to reclaim anyway. And we'll probably reclaim anyway. See your anger. Okay. Yeah, we can reclaim and hop over somewhere else. Start throwing, slinging strife, or we can... Oh, I can't go anywhere. I have to go where my plans are. Go here. Put you there. And then move, and put some strifies around. Sure. Got steam vents too. I love steam vents. So I get my... No, I don't have enough air for the empower. I almost never empower the incarnate. It's like a tough threshold. It is doable, but it's would have had to work for it, and the payoff is not that big. If wilds and invaders are present, that is so rare, but it does happen. Adding Badlands is totally amazing anyways, so. I don't know what I want to play. I mean, I want to, like, go here and whatever, so. You're going to reclaim. You still don't have a lot of energy, so. We can defend 4 in the sands. That seems good. I don't know if we super need it. Let's see what Eyes is going to do. Eyes has all these defend cards. No innate defend, though, interestingly, unless I get a moon. Could get a moon. Let's go in here where it's blighted. Click, click, click. I'm sure that's enough defend for all of that. I'm not doing the math, but it's a lot. And you're reclaiming. Making a sacred site. Do we want energy? I think we want... We don't have to defend. We just do whatever we want. What if we click a moon card, then other cards that have elements, and take a major next turn? You're reclaiming. You can grab a major. Ravaged undergrowth slithers back to life. Unfortunately, the blight is not where the invaders are, except over here. Thickets erupt. Heard you like wilds. We could have 3 plant. That is a thing. Sure. Let's forget this card that we didn't really want. We want Thickets erupt. Could stop this build with Tempest. Clear at this mountain for some reason. Sure. I mean, this is actually more of a problem, but I think lightning can probably take care of that. If only it got some cards with the proper elements. I'm gonna have extra energy to deal 1 damage. Like that. Alright, I get to play 5 cards. Can I afford 5 cards? Not if I do that. But I still can destroy a city. I do the other thing, I can't destroy a city. So yeah, do that. And there a land where that does something? You're all gonna die here, probably. I don't think rejection does anything. But I need the fire, so I guess I click on it. And we can destroy those buildings. And we win in the Ravage, probably. Looks like we win in the Ravage. So I don't know what you're doing, but it doesn't matter. We don't need to defend. We can just try to get beer and stuff. I'm so out of energy. I have 1 energy. I have to play 0 cost cards. I guess I can defend there. I was defending there anyways. I don't know. We'll just throw our defend cards around. Sure. And you gotta play cards. Cards aren't doing anything, but in theory. You're over here now. Funny. Team events, I guess. And Badlands. Get cards. Alright. I don't want to actually end up there. Oh wait, that only works if there's strife. So if there's no strife, we're good. There's no strife there, so the Dahan still participate. Let's kill this guy. Maybe actually, let's kill this guy because. Or ignore strife in each invader, which would be annoying. I think I want Lightning's Boon on myself. And I want to destroy Hannah and that, and I want to shut the homestead. And you want to these guys. These guys. How much? 5 damage, 6 damage. So. There, shit. There. This one only works here. That ought to do it. Don't actually need to bring more Dahan there. Okay, middle extra defend. And go drift down there, running by here, not. Kill some guys. Guess we killed them. Oops. Someone gets to do this. We didn't even pay attention to. You. Get to use another power fast, which I don't want. And push up to 3 to Han. Okay. Seems good. Seems like we win, unless the event does something silly. Build in land with the most. Do something. There's like builds in one of these lands. Add a wilds. So here we build a city. And I defend extra on the event here. Deal damage at the same time. Obviously there's still gonna be a town left here, but surely we can build it somehow. If we build a city here, then they're gonna have 8 damage? Actually, that's okay. Also, they do -1 damage, but can we beat them up? Damage. Alright, GG. You could prolong it, but I don't think there's any need for that. Always end up using G3 to get the 4th heir. Yeah. Or you can get to 4 card plays, but I was reclaiming that turn, so I didn't have the chance. Alright. That is a 6 spirit victory. Not too high difficulty, difficulty 3. Because it gets pretty wild when you're just like managing 6 spirits is enough. Rather than having a super difficult game. Alright, so that has been another preview of some new stuff. We had Darkfire and Voice. But yeah, coming soon, we've got also Spreading Hostility and Violence Bringer. So look for that in the coming days. No official announcement of the date yet, but it'll be soon. So stay tuned, and we'll see you soon. I'm going to wrap the stream up now, I think, because I'm feeling a bit tired. So, but thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye.